Hello, my name is Kendi Smith, and I will be talking about things that could help in society. Like how some parents fully adapt to their kids and children after they're already grown, and they keep on supporting their kids throughout their adulthood. And the problems with this is they do not financially know how to support themselves without somebody helping them, as well as they don't have the potential to know how to support their own family when having a family. And to develop this more into smaller sizes, we have two different articles, one from Miller and one from Dunn. And according to Miller, parents don't stop even after they're in financially unstable situations because of their love for their children and not being able to stop doing things for their children because they still picture them as little kids. Also, according to Dunn, this means lack of budgeting and the potential of being their own adult and being able to do more as an adult instead of as a child. Also, it could make them be looked at as still of a child instead of an adult, and that could lead to less job opportunities or them not wanting to get a job anyways because they have full support of their parents, and them not being able to keep a job because they're stable in other ways. And also, as Miller states that it's financially unstable, I think that in progressiveness of that, they will never be stable until you completely cut them off and realize that they are an adult now and they should be an adult. And even though they are your children and you do love them, they should further their own lives and sprout off like other children have and support themselves in financial ways. Also, there's other ways, such as them still living with their parents after the age of 18, and going to college and still living with your parents is completely different when you have a financial ability after college to support yourself. But after college, that's when you should draw the line between still being their children and being also your own adult. And there's other ways like them paying for your house even though you're out of their house. They still have to front the money, and money that they could end up having during retirement or for themselves later on. And it just puts people into a bind in the end of their adult life, and then you're set up for your life and you don't have the problems that they have or your parents have in the end. And also, on the budgeting aspect, you always need to know how to set up accounts and be able to manage your own money instead of somebody always supporting you and giving more and more towards yourself instead of giving more and more towards them. And you need to have the budgeting aspects of everything, such as you need to have setbacks of money in case anything happens, as well as you're going to have to get loans for a house and for a car, and you don't always want to have to depend on your parents to do that for you. And I think that it is a big deal that if you are over the age of at least 23 or 25, that you should be on your own and have your own car and your own house and be able to support yourself before you can ever think about supporting your own family when you go to develop a family. And the big thing, the big picture is when your parents support you throughout your adulthood, that doesn't develop your lifestyle and your ways. It just puts them in a physical bond, and then you're stuck learning something at the age of 30 that you could have learned at the age of 18 if you would have just tried it and stuck out on your own and learned things and physical complications that you're going to have to go through during life, instead of thinking you could take the easy way out and just have your parents pay for everything during your adulthood as well as your childhood. And my conclusion is that adults should be an adult, and no matter how old after 18 you are, you need to be able to support yourself. Even, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing for your parents to send you money every so often if you are down, but just for them not to completely fully be dependent on you. And I think that also your parent could help you during school and help you go through college and everything, but there is a line that should be drawn, and I think that as an adult you should be an adult and learn that after 18 you should do your own and have your own. And that is the end. Thank you. Clap.
Good job.